Okay, so are you ready to dive deep into manifestation?
Always ready.
Awesome. Because today we're going to tackle the flip side of it.
Okay.
We always hear about how to manifest, but what about when it doesn't work?
Right.
Like, what are we doing wrong?
Exactly. Those mistakes.
Yeah. So we're using this excerpt from Manifestation Mistakes and How to Fix Them.
Great
Yeah.
source.
It's got like 5 common mistakes that might be like sabotaging our manifestation game.
It's true. These mistakes can really trip people up.
Yeah. So let's unpack these bad boys and see if we can't get this manifestation thing to actually work for us.
I think that's a great approach. Sometimes it's not about learning new things.
Right.
It's about unlearning the things that are holding us back.
I love that. So mistake number 1, this is a big one, lack of clarity.
Oh, yeah. You got to be specific.
The source is saying, like, if you're just like, I want more money,
Right.
the universe is like, okay, how much, what do you even mean?
Yeah. It's like placing an order at a restaurant and just saying, food, please.
Exactly. Yeah. But if you're like, I want to effortlessly attract $5,000 every single month.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. So think about it. Wouldn't you be way more motivated
For sure.
if you had like a crystal clear vision of what you were actually going for?
Absolutely. And it's not just about motivation. There's a psychological component at play here, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when we have a specific goal, our brain can actually start creating neural pathways to help us achieve it.
Well, it's like our brains are little manifestation machines.
In a way, they are. It's like setting a destination in your GPS.
Right.
The more specific the address, the better it can guide you.
That makes total sense.
Okay.
Okay, so for everyone listening right now,
Yeah,
think of something you want to manifest.
got it.
Now, don't just be like, new job.
Uh-huh.
Get specific, like what kind of company, what role do you want?
What salary are you looking for?
Yes, paint a vivid picture like you're creating a vision board in your mind.
The universe loves details.
Right on to mistake number 2.
Ew.
This one's juicy. Doubting the process.
Ew.
This is a big one. Yeah, the source is saying that doubt can straight up block your manifestations.
It's like a wall between you and what you want.
But wait, isn't some level of doubt healthy? Like, what about critical thinking?
That's a great question. You have to discern between doubt that's protecting you from something harmful
Okay.
and doubt that's just fear disguised as reason.
So how do we do that?
Yeah.
How do we know if our doubts are legit or if they're holding us back?
I think self-awareness is key. Pay attention to your doubts.
Okay.
Where are they coming from? Are they based on past experiences or limiting beliefs?
Oh, so we got to challenge those beliefs.
Exactly. Because when we doubt, we create resistance, and that resistance can block the flow of good things coming our way.
It's like we're putting up a stop sign to the universe.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to drive with the parking brake on.
You're not going to get very far that way.
Exactly.
Right.
You might move forward slowly, but you'll never reach your full potential.
Okay, this is making a lot of sense.
All right.
All right, mistake number 3, negative self-talk.
Oh, we all have that inner critic.
Right? The source says we got to ditch the I'm not good enough.
And replace it with, I am worthy of success and abundance.
Okay, but does repeating positive affirmations actually do anything?
It's more than just positive thinking.
Okay.
There's science behind it. Studies have shown that our brains can rewire themselves based on our thoughts and experiences.
So, like, the more we tell ourselves we're worthy,
The more our brains start to believe it.
then we start acting in ways that actually make it true.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
like giving your brain a pep talk.
Love it. Okay, so let's get personal for a second. What are some negative self-talk patterns you notice in your own life?
Well, sometimes I catch myself thinking, I'm not creative enough.
Okay.
But I try to reframe that into, I am full of unique ideas and I'm capable of bringing them to life.
Yeah, I feel that. So how can our listeners start reframing their negative self-talk into something more empowering?
First step is awareness. Notice those negative thoughts when they pop up. Then challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this thought?
Okay.
And then replace it with a positive affirmation that feels good and true for you.
I love that. Okay, on to mistake number 4, not taking action.
You can't just sit on the couch and wish for things to happen.
You got to put in the work.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
The source emphasizes that manifestation is not passive. It's about aligning your actions with your intentions.
So it's like the universe gives you the ingredients.
So you have to do the cooking.
I like that. So what are some practical steps listeners can take to bridge the gap between intention and action?
Well, it starts with breaking down those big goals into smaller, actionable steps.
Right.
So let's say you're manifesting a new career.
Okay.
Start by updating your resume networking, reaching out to people in your desired field.
So it's about taking those little steps consistently.
Exactly. Each step builds momentum and reinforces your belief in the process.
That makes sense. Okay, last mistake number 5, and this is a big one for me, impatience.
Oh, yeah. We all want things to happen right now.
Right, we live in an instant gratification world.
But the universe works on its own timeline.
Divine timing, as the source puts it.
Exactly.
But honestly, sometimes that feels like an excuse for procrastination.
I can see that. But it's about finding that balance between trusting the process
Yep.
and taking action. When you're taking consistent action, you don't need to be impatient.
Because you're already moving toward your goals.
Exactly. So how can our listeners cultivate patience without just sitting around and waiting? It's about shifting your focus from the outcome to the journey.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process of learning, growing, becoming the person who can achieve that goal.
So it's like the journey is just as important as the destination.
Exactly. And sometimes those detours and unexpected turns lead us to something even better than we originally planned.
Okay, that is a great perspective. So to recap the 5 manifestation mistakes.
Let's hear them.
Lack of clarity, doubting the process, negative self-talk, not taking action, and impatience.
It's about getting clear, believing in yourself, speaking kindly to yourself, taking inspired action.
And trusting the timing of it all.
It's a holistic approach.
It is. Any final thoughts for our amazing listeners?
As you go on your manifestation journey, remember the real magic isn't just about achieving the goal.
Oh, it's about who you become along the way.
Exactly. Embrace the journey, trust the process, and never underestimate the power of your mind to create the reality you desire.
Beautifully said. All right, listeners, we want to hear from you.
Tell us about your manifestation goals.
Share your experiences, your struggles, your wins.
Let's create a community of support and inspiration.
Until next time, happy manifesting.
See you there.